Hey everybody, Miss Jackson here. I wanted to go over this question together with you about a camping trip. So, students in a sixth grade class are raising money for an end of the year camping trip. Doesn't that sound like fun? Maybe someday we can all get together and do stuff together again. Anyway, so they're going on an end of the year camping trip. So far, they have raised $240, which is 2/5 of the cost of the trip. So we want to know the total cost of the trip. And we want to write multiplication and division equations and draw a diagram to represent the situation. And then we'll answer it. And so I'm going to go over to a Jamboard. I like working on Jamboards better. You can work on a Jamboard too. So here we go. I'm going to draw. Here we go. Here is the total cost of the trip. And if you remember back, that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the total cost. And so the total cost of the trip is what we're looking for. So that's going to be our X. That's what we don't know. That's what we're trying to find. So this is the total cost, which is X. Now we know that we raised $240, and we know that $240 is 2/5 of the cost of the trip. So I'm going to take the cost of the trip and I'm going to divide it into fifths. So so each of these represents a fifth, and we've raised 2/5 of what we need to raise. So we've raised 2/5 of what we need to raise. And that equaled $240. So these two bars together equals $240. So if these two bars together equal $240, then that must mean that this one bar equals half of that. So it equals $120. So if 2/5 is 240, then 1/5 is 120, which means each of these bars is $120. Now, if each of these bars is $120, if we add all the bars up, we should get our total cost. So let's do that. 120 plus 120 is 240, plus 120 is 360, 480, 600. So our total cost is $600. Now, how do we write multiplication and division questions about that? Let's think. We want to know 2/5 of something is $240. 2/5 of something is $240, which means, let's change colors here, 2/5 times something, because that of usually is a clue word for times. 2/5 times something is $250. So there's our multiplication equation. Now here's our division equation, then turns into $240 divided by 2/5 equals X, and that'll give us our total number. And then X is $600. Hopefully this helps. Have a good day, everybody. Reach out if you need help.